Hi, and welcome to another Type with me. Today I want to build an HTML only accordion, and I'm not going to use any JavaScript, just only HTML tags, and of course also a little bit of styling because you want to make it pretty, right? All right. So if we go to the website, you'll see here that we have a display of the summary, right? And if we click on it, it just opens the details of that. So what is HTML, and then you get the details of that, right? We click this open, you get the details of that, and we click this open. First of all, you see here the summary, and then we get the details of that, right? So it's pretty awesome that you don't need to use any JavaScript for that. We can just declare details. Then you have here summary, which is the summary that you saw next to the arrow, right? And then you have our paragraph, which is the details themselves. What you need to know is that recently we got the name attribute, so we can give it a name, for example, here HTML, here name called CSS, and here name called JavaScript. We save this, and we're going to run or ask the content of this page again. You will see that we got a slightly different behavior than before. Well, actually, it isn't. If you just give it a name and then you refresh it, for example, and we have here HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If we then open this, and we open this, then that's all possible. But if we group them and we say, hey, no, this detail has also the name HTML, right? Then you will see that if I try to open this one, it closes the first one. If I open the first one, it closes the second one. If I open the last one, it just opens because it's a different one, right? So we can give details, accordions names. If you give it the same kind of name, for example, if we give the last one here the same name, HTML, right? Then you'll see that it will close when we click on it, and the same thing right here. All right, so we can style summary and details. We can just grab the details when it's open, and then we can change the direction of the arrow, right? We have here a list style type where we can change then the arrow type there. We can say list style position is outside. The margin left is 30, padding, and we can give it a border radius. So that's a little bit what we could do. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to show you how this looks like. So if I show this to you, you'll see here that this just works, right? So I click on it and you see the arrow changes. Maybe I also want to change the cursor, right? Because I just want to make it clear that you can click on it. So let's do that. So let's say I want to do cursor pointer, something like that. And I also can change the color of the marker. So I can say that I want to have this color by using this, right, in CSS. So we are going to grab the marker, and then we're going to change the color sign and the color and the font. All right, so let's see how this looks like. So if you look at that, then you will see here that if I click on it, it just works. Nice. We can also create custom markers. So what I want to do is then remove the marker that's coming to you natively from the browser. So I'm going to remove that by just saying list style is none. And for Safari, we need to do the WebKit version of it. Display none. You can give it a custom background, right? And so what you could do is then summary before. You can give it a background, which is an arrow, and you can give it a width, height, a background size, and so on, so that you can provide your own background URL arrow. So if I save this and I show it to you, we get this result where when I click on it, it opens and it gives you some kind of HTML. You need to know that, like, for example, if you put it like this, you give it a margin left, then it's a little bit strange like that, right? But that's normal. What we could do is give it like this, padding left, something like that, but we have already a padding, so that's fine. And maybe the details, if I go here to details, maybe you can give details as well, some kind of a padding, but maybe you could just go to the P and then here do padding 5 pixels, and here we go, we have some padding, or you could increase it, something like that. Well, you got the point, right? You can also provide some kind of animations on top of this arrow by doing transform or something like that. So a lot of options are be possible. I think it's great. Look, no JavaScript needed, mom. I don't need JavaScript to create some kind of a thing like this. And like I said before, if you want to have something like this, hey, I open this and I close the other one, or I open this and I close the other one. You need to know that before you need to write some JavaScript logic to make this happen, right? Now you just have this without JavaScript and just the details and the summary and some styling. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you can maybe also start using that in your day-to-day job. I think it's a great addition. Eliminating JavaScript helps you with performance, and I think that's only a good thing, right? Like you know, before, I really love JavaScript and as well TypeScript. I'm a web developer myself, or I like to think of great solutions on the web, and yeah, just making your page lighter, I think, is always a good thing. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.